look wild. If you are watching the replay, make sure that you skip to about 5 minutes. If it's not 5 minutes, then there will be a time in the comments. Okay. Oh, man. Man. What a week. What a week. How we doing? How we doing? Oops. Let's okay, great. How we doing, cousins? Are we good? I've been having really old songs stuck in my head, like old cookout songs. That makes sense. Talking about leaving for the lovely. It has been a crazy week, which I have to like let folks know what's going on. What's going on? Let me talking about leaving. Hey. Hi. Hi, cousins. Oh my God. I'm so glad to be back. Oh, hi. Look, let me tell y'all. Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. Ooh, how was the nap? How was the nap? Oh no, I understand that. I understand that completely. Better. I tell you that. I'm better, much better. When I look back over all you brought me through. Never would have made it. Never could have made it without you. Hey, cousins, Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. My name is Glock. This is the House of Glock, and this is Kickin Shit. Sunday. On Sundays, we get the energy reading for the week. So sit back, relax, and no, I'm just kidding. Anywho, the way that this works, I say a little prayer. I get into it. I do say the announcements for this week. This week, I feel like I haven't done Kickin Shit in so long. Okay, this week was dropping on Wednesday. Oh, Spiritual Rules Part 1. Oh my God. Okay. So Spiritual Rules Part 1 is just a set of spiritual rules that I've accumulated over time. Just like some general do's and don'ts when it comes to spirituality. So be on the lookout for that. That's on the Patreon. If you want to get new, early, and exclusive content, the Patreon is in the link below. I think I'm going to start adding astrology readings. Well, before I get too deep into that, okay? What I mean by astrology readings, I've been reading people's sun, moon, and risings. I can read like planets, but like aspects and stuff I'll be stumbling upon, so give me a little grace. Before that touch my ear and I freak out. Is it gone? Oh my God. Okay. Anywho, yeah. So if you guys are interested in that, I'm doing that for $10. And that is on the Calendly. Oh, anything else new? No. Let me tell you what happened. So I had to cancel Kickin Shit and Cousins Night last week because my house did not have any AC. The AC had broke. It was uninhabitable for a couple of days. My house was 90 plus degrees on the inside. And it was just really bad. It was so bad. We were sweating freaking buckets in here, okay? So that's why I had to cancel, guys. I could not. And I felt so bad because I wanted to. At first the power went out. We realized that the AC was like messing with the power. It was overheating and messing with our power. So we had to turn the AC off. Right? And then turning the AC off, it was it was something. I felt so bad because I seen your post about you getting ready for Cousins Night, and I was just like, I'm so sorry. But it's 97 degrees in my house right now, and I'm literally walking around in like a bra and shorts. It was so bad. It was so hot. I'm still kind of hot. I don't know if you can see me glistening. I'm not glowing. That's sweat. I have a big Stanley cup of water to keep myself hydrated. Earlier today, I went and I cooked me a little shum. Not yet, but we'll see. Because I do want to have the mid-year funeral. Not yet. Oh, there's just so much. Anyway, let's get into this because I've been talking for so long. Y'all just be letting me ramble. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, if you would like to join the Cousins on Patreon, everything you need is down below in the description box, even if it's just following me on social media. If you come from a different I just dropped a whole bunch of cards. That's it. I've been sweating so much. I've been drinking lemon water. So you're gonna see. But I also made a pasta salad. I'm so excited. I'm waiting for it to get cold. Ooh. So I've been doing what I need to. Anyway, let's get into this because I've been talking for too long. I'm so sorry. It's been so long. It's been so long that I haven't seen your face. Gotta be strong, cause the strength I have is washing away. It won't be long before I get you by my side. Wanna hold you, squeeze you, tease you, tell you what's been on my mind. Anywho, let's get into it. If you can, please close your eyes and bow your head. If not, please lend a listening ear. Ancestors, spirit guides, angels, archangels with the highest and purest intentions, thank you so much for allowing these beautiful souls to find me. Ask that whatever messages you may have, known and unknown to us, use me as a vessel to convey said messages. Thank you again. Amen. Ashe. Deadass. Ooh. Give me one more, please. Okay. Alrighty. The bottom of the deck is fire, passion. You have clouds, shape-shifting, rainbows, blessing, dawn, new beginning, autumn, equinox, release, and fog veiled. I'm gonna be honest with you. Excuse me. I'm gonna be honest with you. This seems like, or at least what I'm getting, it feels like you were at like the starting line of something. Like, there was something that may have been blocking you, and now it's like, now it's gone. Like maybe you didn't know what your next step was. Maybe you didn't know how to pivot. Maybe you didn't know what was next for you, but I feel like you just figured it out. Or this week you'll be figuring it out. Whatever was stopping you from seeing it, maybe you were getting readings, maybe you were just feeling down and out and just not really knowing what your next step was. But I feel like this week you're gonna figure out what it is, if you haven't already. Like the veil is dropping. You know what I miss? I miss when we used to be able to be like, did you feel that shift without being like, oh, I hate to be one of those girlies. Like, no, did you feel it? Because it happens. Those girlies were those girlies for a reason. It just so happens that now everybody is that girly. But be not girly. You know what I mean? More information, please. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. The bottom of the deck, you have fulfillment of wishes. The first card out is love begins. The next one is the waiting game. The next one, patience and planning. The next one is fertility, and the last one is transformation. Transformation. Um, you could be seeing threes this week. Even like 13s, like 1313, or just like 313. Detroit, Michigan could be of significance as well. But I feel like you've waited long enough. Like you had to wait for the information. You had to wait for something to finish, before you were able to move forward. You had to maybe possibly learn a lesson. And I think you may have done it subconsciously. Like maybe spirit has been placing blockages in front of you so that you don't fall back into a lesson that you've already learned unconsciously, if that makes sense. Yeah. I don't think you realize how much you've changed. Interesting. This morning I was going through my phone and just like emptying out like old text messages from people and stuff, you know. And I ran into this text message or this text thread from an old number from a guy that I used to date. And this guy was reading the text, I was like, this man clearly did not like you. And you let this man break your heart. Interesting. Before I did that, I was just like, I don't feel like I've changed. Like, I know that I've made different decisions. I know that I've made better decisions when the time is right. But going back and seeing who I was and how I was and how I would react and respond, and I was like, ooh girl, thank God for growth. Thank God for growth. Also, I don't know if there's any fathers in the chat. Happy Father's Day to all the fatherly fathers, cousins. I love you guys. I hope that you guys were able to have an amazing day. I hope that you didn't have to do a thing. You didn't have to lift a finger. You didn't have. I hope that today was made special by the people that love you and the people that you love. Okay? Moving forward. This week, I think that you get what you're asking for. And what you're asking for is answers. You might have to just go and reflect. And honestly, that's why journaling is so important. Just realizing where you were in certain points of your life and how you've grown, being able to see that growth, being able to look back and see like what your goals were, what goals you accomplished. Because sometimes, again, we get wrapped up in moving the goalposts. It's like, oh, I won't be happy until this thing happens, or I won't be happy until this thing happens. And then you grow a little bit and your trajectory changes, your ideology changes, your perspective changes. And it's like you move that goalpost and not even realizing that you accomplished goals that you set out, that you said that you wanted to accomplish. So if you haven't been looking back into journals or text messages or things of the sort, you know, girl, let me tell you, I understand. I went back through them text messages and I was like, I was so cute. And I would send that man selfies and he would just respond and be like, pretty. I'm like, the men in my life now, they'll send me a voice note of them barking and snarling and howling at the moon. That's so crazy. It's crazy to think of like what you allow to happen, you know? And I'm not holding it against myself because I realized I just didn't know any better. I didn't. I had a conversation. I had a conversation with a friend. where she basically, and I posted a clip of it on TikTok, where she basically was like, she felt like she was a terrible friend to me because she didn't tell me about said person whose text message I was reading, how like he wasn't that into me, and I just didn't. I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Where I was in life back then, I would not have been receptive to it. I wouldn't. I would have been like, you don't know what you're talking about. This man loves me. Spirit told me this man loves me, and you don't know what love it. Like, every excuse in the book. Now I skedaddle. Yeah. Anyway, shimmying on into love, right? So stay optimistic about your love life. Keep an open mind. Let your friends help you. It's safe for you to love. Playfulness and separation. The bottom of the deck is children. Now, I think this is very interesting, especially with the let your friends help you, because now I have a different perspective of this card, right? So to let your friends help you, I used to feel like was a card you would use if your friends needed to intervene or if you met somebody through your friends. Now the perspective that I have of this card is your friends teaching you how to love and how to be loved, right? And how to love on yourself. Specifically because of that conversation that I had with said friend. Because I was telling her that, like, if it wasn't for my friends, I would probably still be accepting worse than the bare minimum. You know what I mean? Like, if it wasn't for my friends teaching me how to love myself and teaching me what I deserve, like, yeah, you can have people telling you you're a good person, you deserve so much more, but it's so different when you have people showing you, right? Example, I'm dating right now. And again, this was a part of the clip that I had posted on TikTok, so I don't mind talking about it. There was a situation where there was a guy who wanted to take me on a date. He didn't live in my state. He lived maybe 2.5 hours away, but he was coming to my city. He pulled up to my city. First and foremost, I didn't even know when Buddy was coming. I found out Buddy was in my city because of Twitter. He had posted a picture on Twitter. And he hit me up on a Sunday and was like, what you doing? I was like, I'm doing my makeup and I'm getting ready for like kicking shit, like my live tonight. And he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, what you want? He was like, oh, I'm in the wind trying to find moves. No. And what's interesting is I had went on like a friend date that week. One of my friends was like, hey, I'm coming into town. I'm going to be in town this date to this date. I said, okay, talk to me a little. And it was like a month out. I was like, talk to me closer to the date. We'll set something up. The Wednesday before my friend came into town, he was like, hey, I think I want to go to 2 museums. Are you down? I'll grab his tickets. I said, yes, absolutely. He said, bet. More information coming soon. And more information came soon. And I feel like had I not experienced that, I would have been tried to be patient with oh boy. No. Sometimes you need people to show you what you're missing out on. Sometimes it doesn't register in your head until you're shown it, until you experienced it, right? Dealing with that man, the one I had read the text messages from, the person that I dealt with directly after him made me feel so comfortable with my body, so comfortable and confident within my body. The person after, and it was like, it just kept getting better. It just kept getting better. You know what I mean? Like, my friends take me out on like these romantic ass dates. And it's just like, if you're not coming harder than my friend, why do you want to be my romantic interest, right? So let's wrap this up because I'm rambling. So let's bring this back into this, right? So it says, stay optimistic about your love life, keep an open mind, let your friends help you, right? Those are the first 3 cards, okay? I feel like Spirit is kind of telling you, like, don't give up and don't give in. Like, and what I mean, don't give up, don't give in. You might be settling for things that you're not supposed to be settling for. Am I ashy? I sure am ashy. Didn't nobody say nothing. That's crazy. Y'all supposed to be my cousins. Anyway, don't keep an open mind. Yes, this person may not be who you think that they are. They may not show up how you think that they're supposed to show up, but it might be everything that you need. However, allow your friends to help you. Allow your friends to be your guide into how you're supposed to be loved, represented, honored. Okay. Um, and I did talk about this on TikTok, which is why I'm okay with talking about it now. But there was a guy that I was dating. He had my number. He got my number Sunday night, and by Friday he had a date planned out. Surprised me. I didn't give I didn't tell him anything that I wanted to do or anything of the sort. He was like, I want to see you in real life. I have something planned on Friday. I said, oh. And that Friday date ended up turning into an entire weekend. So let your friends help you. Because if my friends did not step in, if my friends did not show me what it's like to be considered, what it's like to be loved on, at the capacity that they're telling me, like, you're a great person, you deserve great things. Yeah, I do. And because of them, I'm going to receive them. Because if you're not doing what my friends are doing, there's no way you can be a romantic partner. Period. Okay. Next three cards. It says it is safe for you to love, playfulness, and separation. And this could be somebody you could just be dating. I don't really feel like this is about like somebody in a relationship. Detachment. Do not get attached to these people too fast, because these people are weird. They are weird. You got to get through it though. You got to figure out what you're willing to put up with and what you're willing to not, what you're willing to give a second chance to and what you're not willing to give a second chance to. How early are you going to give a second chance? Third, fourth? What are you willing to put up with? Seriously, like, all honesty, what are you willing to put up with? Okay. Um, it's okay for you to date. It's safe for you to date. I feel like you're ready to get out there. Do it, but have fun. Have fun. Do not get too attached too early. All right? That's the message for the week. Let's see what these angels talking about. Can't you hear the angels crying, holy, holy, holy? Let's set the atmosphere for a blessing. For a mighty move of God. I'm gonna take you and I'm gonna put y'all back in the deck. If you need to come out, you'll come out. Two more, please. Wow, okay. Well, there you go. Okay. The bottom of the deck, it says, breathe by Archangel Raphael. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. So we're going to do that right now. Because I feel like I haven't really been interacting with y'all the way that I used to. So we're going to take some deep breaths. If you can, I want you to close your eyes. If you can't, that's perfectly fine. I don't want you to do nothing that you are not safe doing. Okay? If it's not a safe space for you to close your eyes, keep them open. Anywho, we're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. We're going to do it 3 times. I'm going to walk you through it. All right? Let's get it. So we're going to inhale. You ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Hold it. Then we're going to exhale through our mouths. Again, because I know, it's crazy. I'm going to count to 3. You're going to inhale. You're going to hold it. You're going to exhale. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, we're going to inhale through our nose. I know I did do my mouth, but that was because I was making noise. I wanted y'all to hear the swooshes. Anywho, inhale through your nose. Hold it. Exhale through your mouth. Beautiful. You guys are so beautiful. I love y'all. Okay, first card out, Beloved One by Archangel Shamiel, and it says, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. The next one is Prosperity by Archangel Ariel. Your material needs are provided for as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. The next one is Spread Your Wings by Archangel Ariel. Again, it says, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect. You are ready to soar. The next one is Compassion by Archangel Zadkiel, and it says, soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself, specifically yourself, mainly, first and most importantly, yourself. Okay? And then the last one is Counselor by Archangel Azrael. And it says, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. All right, now. All right, now. So I do think that there's a lot of relationships in your life that are being healed, but I think the biggest one this week, specifically this week, is going to be the relationship within you and yourself. What did Beyonce say? Me, myself, and I? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the biggest relationship being healed. But also, I feel like you're breaking out of a shell, right? Again, the original message, I was seeing that you have been waiting for something. You've been in this weird limbo. And I feel like the fog has finally lifted. The veil has finally lifted. You're now being able to see what you were supposed to be seeing or what you couldn't see. And you've been trying to figure out. You've been racking your brain trying to... Yeah. This week you got it. I got, you got it. You got the magic touch. 5 cards, 4 cards, please. 3. And you know what? You know what's crazy? I realize that every time Spirit tells me to sit or forces me to sit, I'm well taken care of. I might, I might have a hard time allowing, like, I be having a hard time allowing people to do things for me. I have a hard time asking for help. But it's like whenever stuff be happening, Spirit be like, we got you. We got you. I'm not ready to talk about it just yet. Just yet. But when I am, I don't know if I should put it on a Patreon or not. I might. Anyway, at the bottom of the deck, it says, share your voice, come out the cave, persecution, expression. Expression. You have play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Remember what I said about, the love portion? Have a great time. Have a great time. Don't get too attached too early. Just have a great time, okay? You have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. You have protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. You have the ever unfolding rose, cracked open, is happening for you, not to you. And Keepers of the Earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So, first and foremost, have a celebrate good times. Come on. Celebrate good times. Have a great time. Enjoy yourself. You get invited out, go. Go. We get a recession, baby. You can't afford it. Your friend, tell your friend. Be transparent with your people. Your tribe, they're gonna be like, I ain't asked you all that. Come on outside, I got you. I do think that there's, again, you kind of been grasping at straws, throwing darts in the dark. However, I think I feel like you hit something. I do feel like you hit something and you waiting for the light to turn on to see what you hit. With this protection card, I feel like you already did it. I feel like you've already called your power back. I feel like you've... Sorry. I did not put my phone on do not disturb. Anywho, I feel like you already called your power back. I feel like you already cut that cord. I feel like you've already learned that lesson. And remember how I said that spirit, um, spirit was placing these blockages up for you so that you wouldn't stumble, you wouldn't fall, you wouldn't fall back into a pattern unconsciously. Yeah. You had already cut the cord. You had already severed the ties. Spirit is like, like it was like, okay, it was like having bumpers. I couldn't think of the name. Bumpers when you go bowling, right? You have the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. It is. It is. Again, it may have been some crazy ass. My mom would be watching this. It really could be some crazy stuff happening. It could have been some crazy stuff happening. You're like, why? Why me? Why me? If it ain't one thing, it's another. If it's not one thing, it's another. And it's like, yeah, but you said that you wanted alignment. You said that you wanted a specific thing. And the only way to get you to that specific thing was to change some things around. And maybe even drastically. Okay? Uh-oh. I'm missing a deck. I'm missing a deck. I knew it. I knew I was going to. Where's my bag? 1 second. So originally, I wasn't going to be home because it was so hot in this house. So the original plan was to go over someone else's house and do the live because I felt bad. I kept canceling. But the person got sick, or at least they woke up with like sinus issues, and my AC was fixed. So anywho, let's get into it. Ooh. Ooh. Just my imagination ran away from me. Oh, it's just my imagination running away with me. I saw Temptation, and that was the song that popped in my head. Anyway, the bottom of the deck is time apart. You have lurking, love yourself, temptation, the time is now, fear and worry, busy bee, show more respect, assert yourself, and time to forgive. Okay. I'm gonna break it down how I feel like it. If you're lurking on that person that hurt your feelings, stop it. Stop it. I don't know why you're lurking. Stop it now. Now. On the flip side, I do feel like there is somebody lurking. There is somebody watching to see. They want to see if you've grown. They want to see you blossom. They might be tempted to reach out, especially because, I don't know, this energy just feels like Mercury retrograde. I don't know why it feels like Mercury retrograde. Maybe because Jupiter is in Gemini, and Gemini is ruled by Mercury. But it feels like Mercury retrograde right now, all right? Don't. You came too far. You've grown. Don't, okay? The time is now. Fear and worry, busy bee, right? You can still lurk even if you, well, unless they have a private page, or if you're talking about Facebook. Time is now. Fear and worry, busy bee. I feel like you're starting this new endeavor. You're kind of afraid, and that's fine. But I feel like you're going to be so busy with it, you don't have time to be afraid. You're just going to be doing it. All right. You have show more respect. Assert yourself in time to forgive. Do not throw a pity party for who you once were because you are no longer that person anymore. Do not be too hard on yourself because you allow things to slide. Yada yada yada. Excuse me. You did not know better, and when you knew better, you did better, and you're doing better. So as long as you continue to do better, do not keep holding whatever has happened against yourself, period. And if you're having a hard time with it, message me. Message me. All right? You have to let that go. You have to. Because you're not, if you're still holding on to that, you're not living in the right now. You're not enjoying what is, who you are, who you've grown to be, who you've cried to be, who you've prayed to be. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you used to talk to them dead folks. You used to say a little prayer. You used to send a prayer up. You wanted to be a better person. You wanted to be healed. You wanted to have more self-respect. You wanted so much. And now that you're here, you're not going to enjoy it? That's what I was talking about moving that goalpost. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Show more respect for yourself and the BS you had to go through to get here. Do not be afraid to assert yourself, assert your boundaries, because you worked very hard to set them up and to understand them. Because before, you ain't have none. Before, you didn't understand. You didn't understand. You did not understand. You didn't understand what you was going through. You didn't understand why people was disrespecting you the way that they were, why they was hurting you the way that they were, right? You didn't understand why things happened the way that they were. You was ooh, why me? Why this got to happen? You know why now. You know why. You didn't have those boundaries. You didn't love on yourself enough. You didn't, and you may not have known how, but you do now. But you do now. And I don't know. There was a tweet. This girl was just like, I'm just like in such like admiration for myself. Like I walk past the mirror and I see my body. I'm just like, oh my God, that's me. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. The other day I had wore this skirt, and I was like, I don't think I like this skirt. This skirt made me look like I got a square SpongeBob booty. I don't know. So I tried to show one of my homegirls, and it just was not giving that. It wasn't giving. I had looked at it in the mirror. I was like, ooh, this is real ugly. But baby, when I showed my homegirl, I said, somebody lying. Somebody lying. And then it's like, today, I was laying in bed. The TV was off. Sometimes I just need days of silence, right? Today was a busy, hectic day. I just had a lot of running around to do. I came home. I made a little something. Anyway, anyhow, I was looking at my body, my naked body through my TV, like the black screen of my TV, and I was just like, my ass looks amazing. I just gave myself a little smack on the ass, said, yes, baby. You've been in that gym, you've been working. Good for you. Good for you. Friday I went out. I went to a pool party on Friday. I wore that bathing suit. I was scared to wear. Yeah. Because stop playing with yourself. Stop playing with yourself. Stop living in this headspace of what you allowed to slide, and never let that shit happen again. Don't even think that shit's gonna happen again, because where you are in life now, you would never accept that. Never. Ever. Again, I put it on. This is all one TikTok. When I'm referring to it, the TikTok it's literally one TikTok. I think it was maybe like 2 minutes long. And I realized my niche on TikTok. I be having conversations. I'm not a sit and talk to my camera type of person. I need to have interactions with people, and that's how, you know what I mean. That's when I really be speaking. That's when I really be preaching. And I'm not gonna sit here and preach to y'all too much longer, because I got some things to do tonight. Anywho, I realize that I'm a conversation person. If we're having a conversation, it makes sense, and I be speaking facts, and it be real preachy. That's my daddy. Happy Father's Day to Papa Glock. Um, and oh, damn, what was I about to say? I don't even remember. I was setting that up. I don't even remember what I was saying. I feel like I wasn't supposed to say it. That's all right. And that's all right. I'm really trying to think. I'm trying to think what I was talking about, what I was about to set up. I know it had something to do with the TikTok. I don't remember. It don't matter. It don't even matter. If I think about it, ah, man. I might tweet about it, or I might put it on the Patreon. I'm stronger. I'm wiser. I'm better. Much better. When I look back, overall, you brought me through. I realized that you were the one I held on to, and I never would have made it. Never could have made it without you. Okay, so I'm about to pull the affirmation card and the soul truth card of the week. Again, everything will be posted tomorrow on social media, so make sure you guys follow me. All the links is down below in the description box. After I pull these cards and I read them, I will be doing a prayer. If you don't want me to pray for you, that's perfectly fine. I promise you can leave. You're not supposed to have everybody praying over you anyway. I don't take offense to that, because I don't be letting just anybody pray over me, babes. Ooh. Ooh. All right, gag. Anyway, yeah, let's get into it, because Jesus Christ. All right, the affirmation for the week, it says, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am loved and miracles are natural. Natural. Y'all see my nails? I broke a nail at the gym. At the gym. So I had to make them all even. It was so bad. I didn't even know I broke a nail until I got in the car. The soul truth of the week, it says, am I communicating my needs? Your needs matter. What are you needing right now that you haven't communicated? What are you afraid of? Is it possible that what you are fearing is not true? Journal these answers. What are my needs? Am I saying no and yes enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter, and do I share them with others? Do I ask for what I want? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting and with whom? What do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? Woo! This is going to be on social media tomorrow. So, I'm going to be honest, I'm probably going to do this prompt. Like, I think I'm going to sit down and, like, write this out. If anybody wants to do it with me, and if you guys want to share it, that's fine. I think I'm going to share mine probably in, like, the little group thing on Patreon. So, that's if I do it. I don't know. Anywho, I'm going to give you guys time to leave because the reading is over. If you don't want me to pray over you, that's perfectly fine. This is your time to skedaddle. I promise I will not take offense to it. But if you would like to stay for the prayer, that's okay too. And I will help you in a second, or be with you in a second. All right, are you ready? If you can, please close your eyes and bow your head. If not, please lend a listening ear. Ancestors, spirit guides, angels, and archangels of the highest and purest intentions, thank you so much for allowing these beautiful souls to find me. Thank you for allowing them to be patient with me. Thank you for allowing them to be here. I ask that you continuously bless us. I ask that you continuously open doors for us, that you continuously surround us with people who love us and elevate us, and place us higher, who push us to be greater, who are real, and are able to reciprocate our love, or the love that we may need in our time of need. I ask that if there's any trials or tribulations that any of us are going through and we're not speaking on, that you give us the voice to speak up, that you give us the resources to handle it, and that you gave us the discernment to know when and how to handle the resources that are placed before us. This week, as we go up about our days, I ask that you just continuously walk with us and protect us from any evil or wrongdoing or malicious intent that anyone may have against us. And that you just continuously bless us and put a little money on in the accounts. Amen. All right, y'all. I had so much fun. Oh my gosh, I was yapping today. I just want to say I love you guys. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna try. I have a lot of cleaning to do because my house has been a mess since like last Wednesday. I'm not gonna lie. The power's been going out. The AC wasn't working. It was just a whole lot of. Anyway, I love you guys, and I hope you guys have an amazing week. I'll see you guys back here on Wednesday.